Hi guys, if you're already watching this video, then you're probably thinking about going into poultry farming, or you're already a poultry farmer. And if you are, then today I'm going to tell you how I am making 7,000 cedis a week. In actual sense, over $1,000 every single week. So if this is something that interests you, stay tuned as we spread the book and be an open book for you also to learn. Welcome back, guys. I'm glad you sticked around for this video, because today we want to go all in and be very transparent and honest with you. I know that is something that is missing in the poultry farming business in Ghana. I've watched thousands of videos on YouTube everywhere, and every poultry farmer says, oh, it's okay, kakra, by the grace of God, people are not letting us know what is behind it. If you're sitting at home, you're not going to make a business decision out of watching videos on YouTube about poultry farmers saying that by the grace of God, poultry is good. Or when they are asked the question, is poultry profitable? Are you making money? Oh, kakra, we will take it like that. Those kind of details are not going to help you and I to make a business decision to go into poultry farming. And that's why this channel exists, to be transparent, to be honest, and give you the information that you and I need to make the right decision. And I know how important this is for so many of you out there. So today I want to please ask you for two things. One, if you're watching this video, please go into the comment section and hashtag transparent. Hashtag transparent. That's what we're going with. We want to have transparency in the poultry business, right? I am very, very new and I haven't learned that much. But there are thousands of people in Ghana who have learned so much about poultry and are making it. Or even if they are not making it, are making mistakes. Why are they not telling us about all those mistakes? Today, I want to tell you guys about how I am making 7,000 Ghana cedis. In other words, how come I'm making about $1,000 and over dollars every week? So remember that I said I need two things from you today. Thank you though for pushing the hashtag and commenting hashtag transparency. I think we need to spread the word and educate people on how important it is for them to share their experience. Our videos are getting over 8,000 views, but that impact is not being transferred into the subscription that we have on this channel. Maybe we don't know, but guys, if you guys subscribe, it encourages us to do more and encourages our team because we're growing. So please, what I'm asking you is, if today is your second time, third time of watching any of my videos, that means that you have a slight, if not a lot of interest in what I'm doing. Please support us by subscribing to the button below and click on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be notified and you can watch so that you don't miss any video. Guys, aside that, I think I put in a lot of work to educate you guys. My time on Zoom calls, on WhatsApp, recording these videos, and the only thing that I'm asking from you is your subscription. So please go down there and subscribe and give us some encouragement, knowing that you care and you're in with us. So thank you. But that is just by the way. Today we are talking about how we are making 7,000 Ghana cedis a week. A week means 7 days, right? After being in the poultry business for about 20 to 30 weeks. How come we are making that much money? If you're living outside, what I mean is we're making about $1,200 a week. How come? What are we doing right? What are the practices that we're doing? What are the breeds that we are using? Today, I'm going to take you through all that. So, number one, let's talk about if you're a poultry farmer sitting at home or somebody thinking about going into poultry farm, how do you get to making over 7,000? The actual number is about 7,200 and something cedis every 7 days. You have the numbers, so you can definitely go back to those videos. I'll try and put as many on the description as I can, but if not, you can click on the playlist. I have all the videos I've made on poultry farming under one folder, and you can watch all those videos and really see how we got from the beginning to where we are now, making 7,000 Ghana cedis every week, $1,200 every single week. So how did we get to making 7,000 a week? And I bet that's the question you are asking and why you click on this video. So to start from the beginning, we actually started our birds with 2,000 birds. We started with 2,000 birds on the first day they came in. Through the brooding process, we actually lost only 34. Only 34, meaning that we kept 1,976 of our birds. 1,976 of our birds. Let's pause there for a second. What does this say about what are you thinking? What does this say about our management system? A lot goes into it, because the most famous poultry farmers even lose about 20% of their birds when they come in during brooding till they start laying. We were lucky enough to lose only 35, and this comes from the dedication, the good teamwork, the caution that we gave in terms of our feeding, medication, not cutting corners, because you're not going to cut corners and be able to make the amount that we are making at the end of your labor. So definitely that speaks a lot into our pen structure. So all these videos we've uploaded it, we've shown you how we did it. Don't cut corners. I see a lot of videos like on YouTube and the pen structure, people don't want to use the right wood, the right nets, the roofing sheets, the heights they need to raise it. If you do those things, you're going to be losing birds, and those birds are money. Even if you have actually fed them before you lose them, you've lost a lot of money. So from the number that we started, so as I said, 1,976 is the number that we took. Our birds, mostly birds, start laying from 16 weeks going. We saw our first egg. All this information you guys already know already. We saw our first egg in our 18th week, right? So between 16 to 18 was a good number for us. That also tells you the food that we give to them. You guys, again, have access to all the food, the proportion and everything and how we do it. If you follow this step, you will definitely get to the right point where we are today, right? So the feeding as well, making sure that your ratio is right, buying quality food. Don't go to the corn mill and pick the leftover of corn and use it to prepare your food, because you're not getting all the nutrients that you actually need to give to them, right? So don't cut corners. Food is very important. Next thing is vaccination. Contact your veterinary, talk to me if you need help, and use the right medications and vaccination when the time is due. Otherwise, you're again going to reduce the number of birds that you enter into laying with. Yeah, so before I go into the laying, I want to take you a step back as well and talk about sourcing and breed. I'm going to talk about laying in a few minutes, but the laying also depends hugely on the kind of breed that you have. All chickens don't breed the same way. They don't lay the same way, right? So every breed has its productivity level, right? I think the highest, according to research, is the Holman. But what I have here is the Golden Comet. So Golden Comet is originally hybrided in Holland, but my birds are not from Holland. They are from Cote d'Ivoire, right? So if you need to know more details about how I source my birds, contact, please book some time with me on Zoom. We can talk in details about how I secure my birds and so on, because I don't want to put anything out there that, sourcing birds is very tricky. You might order your bird today and it might come in 6 months. It might come in 3 months. I don't have control over that. So I don't want to tell the public where to go and order your bird. And if you have challenges, you say because Fred says so. But when we're able to talk one-on-one, I can give you all the contacts and we can really understand what it meant to go and order from there. These birds, actually, I was lucky when I ordered. They came, I think, in 3 weeks time. But during the COVID period, when I actually ordered for my next batch, they actually took about 4 months before they arrived. So when you're ordering birds, there's a lot of stories around it. So let's put that aside. And if you need more detailed about my contacts and so on, book some time with me and I'll be able to share all the details about it with you. But the most important thing is the breed that you choose. As I said before, we are using the Golden Comet, which are originated from Holland, but we purchased ours from Cote d'Ivoire, right? And these birds are very curious, very friendly. Mostly, even if you're a stranger and you enter the pen, they will just walk up to you. They will be poking your feet. Their egg production is very, very high. And that is what I've used. I have also ordered the same breed, but from Netherlands. So as I told you the last time, I'm actually running a comparison. Today, I'm going to record another video about some of the learnings or differences that we've seen over the past 16 weeks, comparing the Golden Comets from Cote d'Ivoire and those from Holland. And I'll bring you that episode very soon. So in a summary, choose the right breed. I'm not saying my breed is the best or the only breed, but make sure you do your research and find out a breed that will work for your community, your country, or your region that can survive as well. And go into it. By choosing the right breed definitely will make an impact in getting you to making even more than 7,000 cedis and over, as we are doing. So the next thing, let's go into the laying. Okay, so last week our birds actually laid in the 7 days, right? The birds actually laid 403 crates. 403 crates. Each crate is 30 eggs. So in total, they were laying about 12,090 eggs in 7 days. 12,090 eggs. Last 2 weeks was around 11,000. So we still haven't hit our peak. Why? Because if I divide the 12,000 actually by 7, that means that every day the birds are laying about 1,727. 1,727. But don't forget that our birds are actually 1,972. So that means that I have about 248 birds that are not either laying every day or haven't started laying yet. So you see the math there. That means that I'm not at my peak. At 403 crates, each crate is 18 cedis. So if you're multiplying 18 cedis by 403 crates, that means that you're actually making 7,254 Ghana cedis every 7 days. 7,254 every 7 days, guys. I'm not going to go detailed into the numbers of how much I've spent on food and pen in this video because I have all those videos. But if you sit down and you watch those videos and you put the numbers, these birds are going to be laying for 2 years, yet to be proven. But that is my anticipation. Whatever I have spent over the last, let's say, 25 weeks, I am sure in the next, let's say in the next 1 year, 3 months, I should be able to recoup that. But again, I'm going to keep you guys real and inform you about everything. So I'm giving you all this calculation. Your question is, but Fred, what if my birds lay eggs and nobody comes to buy it? How do I make that? I want to tell you today that ever since we started poultry farm, I have never gone outside to chase anybody to come buy our eggs. The moment our birds were around 6 weeks, we started having people coming to the farm. And we are not closer to Accra. We are not closer to any bigger city. Sunya is the regional capital of my region. And we are about just 30 minutes away, which means that even our buyers are actually taking it to Kumasi and Accra. So imagine if you are somewhere within Central region, Western region, Eastern region, Greater Accra, people will actually prefer buying from you more than me because they will save transportation. But as further as I am away from the big cities, we are still having huge demand for the eggs. And people that buys it are not even people in Sunyai or in Brekum or around me. They are people who are taking it to Accra and Kumasi, right? So the demand for egg is there. So don't be scared about your birds being productive and you not even having buyers. Currently, we have about 5 different buyers who comes to the farm. So if one comes this week, he has to wait for 5 weeks for the next buyer to come. What does that tell me? That tells me the demand of me being able to produce so that every buyer can come every week, basically. So I need to actually produce what I'm producing times 5 to meet the demand that is there. So you don't have to worry about demand if you're thinking about layers. I don't know much about brothers because I haven't done that. But if you're thinking about layers, the formula is there for feed. My breed is available. Human resource will depend on you. And aside that, the demand is there. The numbers are right. Today I'm standing in the 3rd batch. This 3rd batch are about 16 weeks this week. But in actual sense, so the guys that are laying are the ones at the back. So we're going to show you all that. This is real. These are the guys producing 403 crates in 7 days. Like, I can't believe it, because when they started, it was very slow, but they shocked me. Over the weeks, they have actually increased in their laying capability that I am even shocked. So guys, as I always say, the only thing that I can do is to share with you what I am doing, what is working for me, the mistakes or things that didn't work for me, and you guys can be a judgment for yourself. My mission and the mission of this channel and my team is to just be transparent so that you can make the right decision, not based on kakra or by the grace of God. You can make the right decision with the right numbers. Sit down, take your book, spend time on this, get to see. I know sometimes the video can be boring when I'm going through numbers, but I know how useful it will be for you when you're actually in it. So take your time, and that's why I want you to subscribe again, and let's follow up. I'll keep on updating you guys, and you guys will have the right information and the right practices. As I said, I'm always available. I've dedicated some time over the week where you can schedule time with me and we can talk in details about every question that you have, either in the poultry or in the cattle, in hay production, whatever that you guys want to talk about. So thank you very much. Let's keep the hashtag transparent going. Let's share this video so that your friends, people that has not even considered poultry farming, can start considering from watching this video, because I don't think we can meet the demand. All of us are talking against importation of chicken. We can't feed the country, so we need you guys with capital, with resources, with knowledge to come in and let's help expand the poultry farming business. Thank you, and I hope this video was useful. See you next time.